Hey everyone, how you going? Been a while, a couple of months actually, I think, since I've posted a video. I've been busy. We've had a few life changes. I've had a relationship end and sort of continue. It's going okay, so we'll leave it at that. My partner of 11 years, 10 years, 11 years. So yeah, she's moved out, and we're sharing our daughter 3 days a week each, or 3.5 days a week each. We're good friends. We're just, everything's cool. So we're selling the house and we're selling this property. We're trying to. It's been up for sale for about a month and sort of slow, but it'll sell, I think, when the right person comes along. So yeah, so there's going to be a few life changes and a lot of downsizing. I'm still going to need a decent shed, but I've been busy, so this is sort of, I'll give you a tour of what I've been doing. Hold on to your boots. So okay, so this is my container home. The idea is, well, the idea will be that I will, when we sell this property, I will buy a piece of land and get these 2 containers moved onto that land, and then I want to get another 3 40-foot containers and fit those out and live in those. So so I've done everything on these, right from getting the bare bones container, you know, painting it. I've done all the plumbing, all the internals, all the insulation, everything. So it's been about 6 weeks, I think, and it was just being a little bit too tight. Oh, there's my butte crimps rusting away nicely. Anyway. Yeah, I've got the Californ, which was a freebie, which is always nice. And you can sort of see what I've done with the windows here. Is used angle line and just basically made the frame for the window to sit in, cut it out, and just sort of strip welded it in, not full frame weld, because things start to warp, and I mean, you've got to faff around with heat and everything else, but then basically just sealed up with urethane, and that's inside and outside. And then before I put the window on, I've put, I don't know if you can see it, that strip there, that's more or less just to stop the aluminium being in contact with the steel, just more or less for insulation or for condensation issues. And it's actually amazing, every morning I've come out here, the condensation's been on the outside of the windows, not the inside, so I must have done something right. But this is a newer container, this is an older one. This one's about a 96, this one was about a 2006, I think, or 2009. So do that. I've got this timber here. I'm gonna this is all remnants of the boat ramp, which I had to take away. Those of you who've been watching the channel for a while will know what I'm talking about. The boat slip. I need to obviously put another coat of paint around these windows. I've just rust treated them. So let's go inside and have a look. Now the reason I got 2 is because it was just too tight having my daughter part-time. It was just too tight to try and get 2 of us in there for 3.5 days, especially, you know, if it was going to be a rainy day. I mean, she's 4, so, you know, entertainment wise, she's going to need her own space. So there we go. So it's LED lighting throughout. The power box up here, branch slider, got a little AC unit up top there. Now the walls are jib or sheetrock for you people on the other continent. And I've just used, this is actually decking timber, believe it or not. and I've just put it over the joins simply because the minute a hire truck picks this thing up, it's gonna, well, it may not, I don't know. I mean, these things are pretty solid, but it may end up cracking the joints. So I haven't bothered doing any jib stopping or stopping in here, what we call plastering or jib stopping, So still yet to do the backsplash. I'm going to do that really sort of tight corrugated iron along the back. I just decided on that today, which is nice. Gas hob. I don't think the gas is on. No, I haven't got the gas on. And obviously hot water. So in here we've got a full-size shower, toilet provision for a washer and a dryer to go up on the wall, small hand basin, big stick of wood, and this I just got a door, and and basically just made a bracket for it, just out of angle iron, really basic. I don't know if you can see what I've done. The engineering people will figure that out real quick. But you see these big sort of, big looped up systems, and I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of room to work with and stuff like that. So, but it just works nice. You put a stop down on the floor, and I've got another stop up here, and one on the back side, and then my toilet roll holder goes there. So that'll work. So yeah, plenty of bench space, plenty of cupboards, storage. I still want to do some more shelving up here, more cupboards up here, fridge, microwave provision for the microwave to go up on top of the fridge. So I'll just put power points everywhere. That is a dedicated power point on its own circuit for the dryer, to handle that load. So that circuit goes right up and over to the power point. These two here are just standard sockets basically for the fridge and the microwave, and then this one will be, I guess I was sort of planning a coffee machine or something here, but got a dishwasher, which is nice. I picked that up second hand for $60. Can't complain. Put it through a cycle, it works perfect. And you know how a dishwasher, you always get that big gap above the, oh, look at that. Hey? Soft closing too, if you do that softly. Anyway, so this is where the containers separate. So, I mean, at the moment I've just stuffed a bit of insulation in there. But I'll pull this apart because you can see what I've done. I'll get you out of the way. Okay, so basically, yeah, I mean, there's the outside of the container. There's the steel. On the inside of the steel, I've got plastic coating. I didn't do this, but because I had to cut it, so I didn't want to get too close and start melting stuff and putting things on fire. So it starts back just on the other side of that framing. But yeah, and so I mean, for now, the walls aren't as critical as the ceilings anyway. So the ceilings, I'll explain what I did up there, or the roofs, I'll explain what I did up there. So yeah, basically, I'll just put a big bit of ply, just cut a sheet of ply. There's my electrical connection between the two containers. So basically, this ply, you would take that off, undo that, and take them away, Joe. So yeah, and I'm still going to do a threshold down here. So this bedroom was provision. I've got a king size bed, and so it's enough for a king size bed in here, which comes up to about there, and then I've got enough room for a desk, small computer desk, just to go into this corner. And I was going to put power points everywhere in here, but I thought, oh no, screw it, I'll just have one there and I can run a lead under the bed or whatever. I just did this carpet today. I think it came out all right. First time I've ever done carpet. Well, you know. And then this room, the pink room, I don't know if it's coming out in colour, but Yeah, it's quite hard to tell. Anyway, the pink room, that was my daughter's choice. I said, what colour do you want your room? She said pink. So pink it was. So this is enough for a single bed and just a chest of drawers, or, you know, I don't know, something. But there's also, you know, I've got to put up a lot of shelving. There's a heap of shelving to go up, so in both rooms and sort of in here as well. The provision in here was that the couch was going to go in this area, and TV, you know, cabinet to go here with a TV. And I've got a 65-inch TV, so it's going to be like watching the movies every day. So also over here I've got a light for these guys up here, which is kind of nice at night. Bench tops, just Bunnings specials, $100 for 2.4, I think it is. Yeah, so I just did that, and I did the waterfall ends, which is, you know, just kind of nice. And I've got a little bit of that left over, so I'll make some shelving out of that as well, or do something with it. I don't know. There's heaps to do. But anyway, yeah. So that's the deal. That's what I've been doing. I haven't been ignoring you guys. Keep that AC on. It's quite nice in here. 20 degrees. It's nice. It's quite humid today. I've been doing a couple of digger jobs here and there. The digger's got 660 hours on it now, I think. Yeah, I did a nice little job the other day. Yeah, which sort of keeping me busy in doing that. Yeah, so yeah, it'd be a shame to sell this place, but I've got the boat up at my neighbour's shed at the minute just to get it out of the way, and gave me enough room to build that and make a hell of a mess in here, which I did, and I just sort of cleaned it up. So there it is. So yeah, yeah, the channel's actually doing quite well. I've sort of, like I said, I've just kind of left it, and I think we're in excess of 450 subscribers now. So welcome to all the new subscribers. Hopefully I'll have some more content than what I've been putting out lately. So yeah, and oh, you want me to throw the ball, don't you? Which ball? This ball? Yeah, you want me to, this one? Yeah, shall I throw it that way, or shall I throw it that way, or shall I just do that? See ya. Oh, I didn't quite make it over the bank. Anyway, so spring is upon us here in Northland. It's quite warm. Oh, just up there I had an old garage door that I put up on the roof, and I've got those two white tanks through there. They're 1,000 litres each, probably 300 gallons, whatever you guys want to call it. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, so I was going to use those just to do a bit of guttering off this, and just use those as my water supply for the interim, wherever I'm going to be, wherever I'm going to end up. So yeah, so anyway, spring is upon us, and yeah, I mean, everything's greening up, everything's growing, and it's warm, it's nice, it's t-shirt weather, and no one can really complain too much. Gonna miss that view. All right, get back to work.